And feel free to chat. I probably won't be reading the chat much, but we'll see what happens. All right, so I unmuted you, Jane.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna just get started. Get started. I gotta get into the shot again. Now I'm out of the shot. Okay, here we go. Oh, hi, Mike. How are you? Good morning. What time is it over there? I forget. You got to tell me. Got to fix one thing here. You'll be in the bushes. Okay. Thank you. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. So Jane is sewing in ends on her squares, and I'm working on a couple things here. So this is just a cotton washcloth. This is a cotton shawl, and this is a chenille something. So we'll see. I haven't figured out what I'm doing. Oh, me too, Mike. Oh, I was in the yard. I want to say it was like last Thursday. Boy, I'm paying the price. It's been a week, so I understand. Bending over, but you're there. Thank you so much for coming in. All right, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm thinking. It's a little. This is not my usual time, so I'm having a little issues here. All right, but I'm gonna get my act together here. All right. Mm, let's see. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Oh,
You know, I like to weave through the the yarn instead of weaving between the stitch. I weave in between the yarn. Do you do that too?
no, I do not. So I have to watch and see what you're doing there.
Instead of so like say here's the stitch, right? Instead
Hmm.
of weave between the stitch, I use in the middle of the yarn. So it really, you know what I'm saying?
I'm looking.
Like,
So go ahead. Yep, I see.
so this is in the middle of the yarn. If I pull instead of going through between stitches,
Yeah.
I get the yarn, the middle of the yarn. So it's really, I'm really
Oh, I
weaving.
see. Oh, I understand what you're doing. Okay. In between the strands. So you're kind of going in the strands. Is
Yeah,
that what? Okay.
I'm not
That
sure
makes
why I do
sense.
that. I've seen a woman doing that, but she used to use wool, what makes more sense. But
Right. Yeah, it does actually.
with a wool, with acrylic, doesn't make sense to do that. But that's how I learned. So I
Yes.
do it.
Because I think it's hard, when when you know what I'm trying to say. Acrylic is kind of weird because sometimes it'll you don't want it to like it'll get fuzzy. You know what I mean when you play around with the fibers. Like I don't like it when it gets fuzzy.
Have you seen people that save all these things, all these little itsy bitsies, and put it in a quarter and make new yarn? I think
Yeah,
pretty adorable.
yes, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's impressive.
It is, but is it madness? Yes, yes, it is.
I think it is. Yes. It seems like a lot. Yeah, it seems like more than I would be willing to do.
And the people that do that has about 2 bedrooms full of yarn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So to me, that's kind of, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm not sure. Looks at
Mm-hmm.
it and say it has potential.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
But that's really interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, weird. But yeah, it looks like the stream's going. I'm just checking the technical things real quick. But anyway, welcome in to people. Hope you're doing well. Come in and say hello. Oh, let me look at the other screen here. Sorry, I'm toggling. So just trying to make sure everything's going. Hmm. Looks good. But I have a lot going on here, so I might move him out here. Get rid of that. Might play with this later. We'll see. This is just some cotton. And I started this morning in my crochet group, and I was really not moving fast today. So it'll be a square when it's all done. Yeah. It's a little curly. Little curly, little curly. Okay. Nice. But welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Check out the channel. Later on, I got to do my advertising. So we do some crafting here. We do little cooking here and there. And we just do general hangouts too, just hanging out. And a little bit of flea marketing when I can. Yep. Okay, Indy. Nice. Thanks for coming in. And thanks for saying hello. And let me know if you don't mind where you are. We're in the United States. I'm on the East Coast and Jane is in the Midwest, which is cool. Yeah. Oops. Slipped a stitch there. And let me know if you get tired, Jane. So far, so good. I'm awake, which is good. Very good. Nice.
I mute a little bit because
Yes.
Willa was snoring.
Oh,
Not
okay.
sure
I
if you
can't.
can hear her.
No. I would tell you. Yeah, don't worry. I'll tell you if anything's weird. I think we're
Sometimes she
good.
does a long,
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
so
Nice.
relaxing. Get jealous of the dog relaxing.
Yes. I want to see something here. I'm gonna live on the edge. I know they have terrible music on these channels. I kind of want to put something in the background. Let's just see. Lo-fi. What does
Sound
that
of
mean?
waves, mountain.
Let's see if it works.
Nice.
I'm gonna put it real low. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't put you to sleep. If it does, let me know.
Is he jazz?
It's called lo-fi.
Nice.
So it's like I would call it it's jazzy for sure. Okay. That way, it'll be like dead silence. That sounds okay. Okay. Okay.
You cannot see the pink on this.
No,
Can you
it's
see
very
it?
light.
It's very light, but
Yes.
it is appear on this combination.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's see where I'm at here. Oh, I see what's happening here. Sorry, I'm playing with the controls a little bit here. Okay.
The scissors.
How's the dog?
She's sleepy. I'm the one that choked here near death.
Jeez. Well, I'm already getting sick of this style.
Mm.
I think I'm gonna
It's
put
like
him.
me and the hexagon.
Yeah,
The good thing I like to make them because they're so quick to make.
yeah.
You know, it's like what turns me down about it is the amount of weaving.
You gotta leave him in the ends. But I didn't do so well on this today, so I guess. I mean, I'm about, not quite halfway done, but I'm already sick of it. Just funny. But I'm just using up the rest of this yarn that I have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Grandar! Oh my goodness, good to see you. Said you missed me. Nice. I was wondering how you're doing. Yeah, but you're off the bed. I understand. No, this is a weird time for sure. Good to see you. Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming. All right, man. That's nice. Yeah. So, anyway, I think I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this to bed. Was sorry about the noise there. It's
Did you put a hashtag for ARMS or whatever?
Oh, I
it is?
should. Yeah, I should. I didn't. Let's see if I can do it real quick. But that's a good idea.
Crochet.
Yeah, I can put it here. Oh, this is perfect. This is way better. Yeah. There we go. Much better. I don't know what's going on with my brain, but it's a little late. Like I said, this is not my usual situation. So
Out of your comfort zone. Into mine.
Yep. So anyway, it's kind of funny, but I just figured, we'll see what happens. See what happens.
It's kind of weird because at nighttime I'm not talkative.
That is interesting. But I kind of feel like I talked a lot in my little, like I said, I met my group this morning and we were blah, 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 blah. I'm kind of sick of it, actually. I mean, I talked too much today.
Yeah.
I really did.
I'm not sure. Nighttime, I don't sleep early, but
Right.
it's like it takes a while to turn off my brain, so it's my quiet.
No, it's good.
It's my last talkative time. If you try to talk to me at night, I'm like, some nights, but not all nights.
Yeah.
I think you're in shock. Just be quiet.
No, it's good. I mean, like I said, it's chill. See, I really needed this today, and really not that long. I needed to double this up a little bit. It's kind of pretty. I sort of guesstimated the number of stitches. That's not enough. Take that out and do it again.
Get it here so it can show the people. See if they see how it's better.
That's pretty though. I mean, that's this. Yep.
You're gonna make a double.
Yep. Let me see if I can make it. There you go. Gotcha.
You're gonna make a double circle, a
Mm-hmm.
magic circle.
Yep.
Then you're gonna go out and make clusters of 2 double crochet, 1
Mm-hmm.
chain, 2 double
Yep.
crochet. You're gonna make 6 of them.
Okay.
So you're gonna make these circles.
Right.
Then you're gonna stitch collars, and then
Right.
between where you put the chain, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
make another cluster of 2 double crochet, 1 chain, 2 double crochets. So it's gonna be 4 double crochets and a chain in the middle, right? With a
Okay.
chain in the middle, and then you're gonna go up and you're gonna make fan of 7 double crochets, and that's gonna make this part of the flower.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Nice.
So let me see if this one shows better. So 2 double crochets, chain, 2 double crochets, chain, 2 double crochet, chain. Then you go 2 double crochets, 1 chain,
Mm-hmm.
2 double crochets, 1 chain, 2 double
Right.
crochets, and then 7 double crochets on top to
Wow.
conclude the flower. It's very
Mm-hmm.
easy.
Nice.
I thought I wanted to weave the ends, but I didn't feel
Mm-hmm.
like it. You gotta be in the mood to weave,
Right.
but it's necessary to do it more frequent because if not, it's overwhelming.
Right.
And I'm
Interesting.
not sure if you're like me, I leave a generous amount of thread. I know it sounds wasteful, but when you have to weave,
Yeah.
you have enough to weave.
Right.
You can
Yeah, you
always
have to
cut
save
off.
it. Right. Cool. It's interesting.
My cat does not know where to be. Because usually she's on this table watching out of the window.
Yeah, cats are very strange. So I've learned from the internet.
So rewarding at the same time.
Yeah. Let me see here. I'm checking the chat. Yeah, good to see you, Miss Lori. Thanks for coming in. And the lurkers, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh yeah, that tag helped a lot.
Hashtag, I know. Hashtag, Ellie's not sleeping.
Yeah, 'cause a lot of people like the ASMR helps them to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think your Bluetooth is dying. I hate to tell you.
The worst part it isn't. It's in the 34%.
Is it really? Wow, it sounds a little thingy, but it's okay. See how far. If I want to make it a little thicker.
I think the problem is on my phone. Never had a very good connection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we'll work it out. It's no big deal. The music sort of takes the edge off.
Let me see here. Let me hear myself, see what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I can't explain it, but let me take these away here.
Let's see if I can switch over here.
Yeah.
Again, when I don't get kicked out. Not I shall return with a vengeance.
Sure. No problem.
Be right back.
I'm taking all these away. I got two. These are clinking too much here. Keep it nice and quiet. I'm just casting on. I'm sort of eyeballing the number of stitches. I'm just sort of doing it until I get. I think that's what I want. Something like this. But I think I'm just going to do a rectangular shawl. And I have a huge tail here, so that's bad. But let me see if I can get a few more stitches on here. And I just want to see how this It's I think this is going to be better knitted, I believe. This is a chenille, which is like a polyester, and it's real thin. But my tail's way too long. Ooh, there's a big knot. Look at that. See, I should cut this out of here, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if I feel like it, but we'll see. Pull some out of here. Yep. Yeah, this tail is way too long. Just a few more stitches here. Do a couple rows and see what this looks like. Should have done a swatch, but nope. Always good to make one. Do 4x4. That's looking pretty good. Now, this one says if you make a swatch, do a 4x4. What does it say? So you need 14 in a row. You need 8 stitches, 11 rows. You need 2 inches, so 4 inches would be 16 stitches and 22 rows, which is quite a bit. Yeah. So, we lost me. She'll be back. Yeah. So these phones are brutal. I have an older phone too, but sometimes I use it to video. So, the battery on it's ready to go. You know. Yeah, get closer to the shot here. Okay. The stitches are a little tight. Usually I'm kind of in the middle, but okay. I probably could use a bigger needle. It should loosen up after I do a couple more rows. This back a little bit. There we go. Sometimes the camera floats. Floating camera. Ooh, is that the end? Might be the end. Let's see. All right now. Oh, we got Gulf Coast Granny. Hey, good to see you. Oh, sorry, I'm laughing. I thought I was the only crazy late night person. Well, and then Lori said, "Definitely relatable. I should definitely be sleeping." And Gulf Coast Granny, Lori, I had a nap. Yeah, I had a nap too, so I feel pretty good. Hey, Charlotte. All right, hang on, Jane. Let's see if I can put her back here. There we go. There's Jane. Yep. Good to see you guys. So Charlotte's here, Gulf Coast Granny, and Lori's Crochet Stories. Some content creators. What's up? Let's see. Yeah, the music stopped. So let's see. I'm gonna have to go back. Oh boy, I was doing great. I wonder how many times you can have this play. Let's keep going. Right, here we go. Do. Oh boy. Let me just check something, guys. But anyway, Jane's back. Good to see you. And ooh, let me try one thing here, Jane. Yeah, your mic is on. Okay. Oh, you're muted. Okay. Oh, we got the dog going there. All right. Yeah, we're stuck. I don't know. It's like it's not playing the music, but that's okay. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Can you hear me, Jane? Okay, just wave your hand. I don't know if you can hear me. Hopefully. It just got eerily quiet. And that's why I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah. Sometimes with these live streams, you never know. But anyway, I almost finished a row here, so let's take a look and see what this looks like. But Jane's weaving in her ends, I think, still. Okay. Let's see what happened. All right. So anyway, there's the first row. So I don't know if you can see that. It's hard to see. I'll have to keep going to the second row, but this is real tight. It's a little tighter than I want it to be, but it is what it is. But let's see here. Oh, let me see. Oh, we got Lydia's here. Hi, Lydia. Good to see you. Everybody's saying hi. Oh, you're making a doll. Oh, for your granddaughter. Yeah, it's kind of hard to, for me, it's hard to do hard stuff at night. Yep. That's funny. Let's see what else. It looks like I'm going. All right, now let's see what's going on here. Maybe they kicked me off with this music. It was doing great. There it is. Okay. It was very sad. It just went click. This is a center pull. It's lovely. Very happy. It's too tight. I'm gonna loosen this up a little bit. Tension. So Jane's making a huge afghan. I think it's 350, something, some crazy number like that, of hexagons. Well, it's like I guess it's a hexagon. The African flower square, that's what they call it. You can correct me if that's right or wrong. I mean, anyway, there's that. Yep. Now we're going here. Oh, geez. Charlotte has 3 whips. Haven't touched any of them today. I keep thinking the yarn fairy will come and finish them. Ah, nice. There's Lydia's weather in Nebraska City. 59, pretty warm. I'm going to do the weather. I'll do it like the weather lady. Wind is blowing from the south-southeast at 8 miles per hour. And the current humidity is 44%. All right now. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. All right. Yeah, it was kind of, I think it was in the late high 60s here today. It was pretty warm. And now I feel warm. It's weird, but it's these stupid lights. I hate lights so much, but you kind of need them. Well, now people do it on TV. Yeah. Those TV lights, you ever use those? Those are terrible. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Lydia, are you working on anything great, exciting? I know Charlotte's always got something cooking over there. So does Lori. Yeah, I've just been. I finished a big project, and I haven't been able to get back into doing anything larger. So it's kind of brutal. I have a shawl I started here, but I have to. There's just so much counting on this. There's no way I can do it tonight, but one day. I have to get a little further along. I'll do that, but it's hard to do that on a live. I'm just doing real basic stuff here. Yep. Nothing too heavy. I enjoy. This shawl is turning out okay. See, I'm not a shawl person, but I had the right. This is like a fine, like a number 2, real fine. So, yeah. And I think that's the only thing you can do with that stuff. Just make a shawl. Yeah. Oh, you haven't touched anything. Oh, since oh, Arnie, yeah, that was. I kind of felt he wasn't doing well, but yeah, it's kind of weird, you know. So, but you know, I think all of us were at that age where like people are, passing away. It's kind of weird, yeah. And Lori's saying, I'm trying to convince my husband to finish my whips, and he says, but I don't know how to crochet. Jesus Christ. I remember I had a neighbor that used to bake, and I noticed that, like, he had a full-time job, so look at this getting knots. It's not good. For some reason, this is really twisting, and I probably should roll this into a ball. But, I'm gonna see what I can do with this here. But anyway, her husband, toward the end, when this lady, you could tell she got sick of catering. She was catering behind the scenes as her second little side hustle. And then it turned out her husband was like making the whole thing himself, which I thought was pretty funny. Hey, you lost your crojo. Yeah, I know, and I think I did too, a while back as well. It's hard, you know. And then if you're, if you're distracted, which, you hung out a lot with Arnie. I used to hang out with Arnie a lot, but just over the last couple of years, I think we lost touch, But it happens. But I would see you guys on the lives, kind of in the background, in the bushes, you know. Uh, yeah, this is finally loosening up. So I think after this row, maybe Crojo. And I think I was losing my Crojo as well. Yeah, a while back. Let's see, and Lori says, I have the doll, a queen size blanket, for a DV shelter. Okay, gotcha. Disabled veterans, right? A C2C graph can for your son-in-law. Wow. Throw for a friend. And a 12-inch filet crochet. What? So just a little that I'm not working on. Wow. Yes. And that's right, Lori. Yeah, it'll take a bit of healing. Yeah, I mean, because you guys hung out. Yeah, you were hanging pretty tough there toward the end. Yeah. It was good, because I know he was all by himself. It was kind of... I was, not worried about him, but you know what I mean? When you're by yourself. But it will take time. And it's not even like you're, you won't be 100%, but it'll get less painful as time goes. A little less painful. Yeah. But he was cool. He really used to, he used to make his rounds in the crochet community. Back in the day. Yep. It's getting a little better there. Look at this. This is all, oof. Yeah, I may have to roll it into a ball, which I don't want to. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to do any lives for a while, what are you saying? Yeah, I understand that. I mean, it's tough. Plus, I think lives are, like I'm on the fence about lives. Like I was telling Jane. Jane knows. I like to do lives because they're sometimes like the instant gratification of it all. But I think, trying to be upbeat and, when you're not feeling upbeat, it's a little harder. I get it. I think videos are good too, Oh, the colors of this are really turning out nice. I'm kind of feeling that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is a real skinny chenille. That's an old vintage Lion brand. What the heck this is called? I just dropped my skin on the floor. Yeah. Oh, and you're teaching him how to use the Centro. Ooh, yeah. There's a little learning curve with that. But once you get rolling, it's fun. Yeah. And most men like the tools. My husband likes the Centro. He's always playing it. Sometimes he'll play around with it. But he drops stitches, so it takes a minute to get that straight. How to not drop stitches. Because drop knit stitches are terrible. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Centro's fun. I made, when I got a Centro, Lori, I made like 100 hats in like 2 weeks or something. It was funny. I was doing too much. Yeah. And then I donated a bunch. Yep. Mm-hmm. So. Another row here. A little. Mhm. Yeah. Mhm. Shuffle. Alright. Yeah, I've got to get this. It's definitely getting very tweaky there. See if I can untwist it. It's almost like it's trying to spin itself. There we go. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hold on, Jane. There she goes. There we go. Hopefully your phone's not dying. And let me know if if you're running out of steam. I get it. I'm actually wide awake, which is scary. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna check one thing here. It looks good though. Not bad. I think next time I would probably use a slightly bigger. See, I'm using a pretty big one. This is a number 7 hook. Oh, close that. There you go. Yeah. Uh-oh. Excuse me. I have a sneeze coming. Oh, there it is. Okay. Ooh, yes. Yeah, even the central, it's a pain to fix. Yeah, it is. But my husband figured it out. He's able to. Is that one? What's happening there? Oh, Dane fell out again. Yeah, what happens is my husband was saying that he had a. I think I got one of those. Something was stuck or jammed in there, and he took it apart. He had to take it all apart. It's a pain, but it pays. But once you figure out how to do it, it's pretty easy. You know what I mean? So, I broke one of those little teeth in there. Probably about a week in. I stopped. But I was able to get a replacement real fast. Amazon, So I always keep a couple extra, and then those thing that holds the tension bar, those break through. Easy to line those up, once the teeth, you almost have to take them all out. They come loose, as I recall. Well, I like the central edge. It's pretty tight, actually. And I think when they tell you when you take it off the machine, it just to like shake it out or whatever, and that makes it real. Maybe that's looking a little better there. Pretty. Let's see if Jane comes back in. Okay, yes, even in the central, it's a pain. That's right, I read that. And I ordered that knitting book you talked about. I think it gets here tomorrow. I ordered the Cricket Stitch Bubble. Oh, and another knitting book. I'm committed. Need to learn. Well, don't put that much pressure on yourself. I just think it's, for me, it's really good. Like, I'll show you this real quick while I'm sitting here. I just, I bought a lady's stash, or part of her stash, a couple weeks ago, and she did so many sweaters. This is the one that I bought it for this. I'll show you why. But this is what there we go. There's one. Hang on, Jamie. Let's see. Okay, yep, you're back. But I'll show you this real quick. Let's see if I can do this without causing mayhem here. Okay. Anyway, this is the hair aisle. So she did this. And I have to block it. I had to wash it because it was like scored. This is the top of the sweater around the neck. Look at all the color work in there. That's amazing. Oops. Okay, let's see here. Excuse me. Okay, I guess Jane's okay. Let's see. Yep, she's there. Okay, good. Let's check on the stream real quick. But anyway, this is so this is the hair aisle, and you know this is all wool. But yeah, just got the sweater, you know, the sleeve there. But look at the, I forget what they call the shoulder. Maybe Jane can tell me one day. There's all these different kinds of shoulders. Putting these together is really interesting. But it's a cardigan. And it was like, you know, very mothballed. And I had to really wash it to get the stench. But it's pretty good. But I didn't block it yet. So I may have to wash it one more time. But this is the neckline there. Really pretty. And then the colors. Yeah. But these are really fun to make, you know, when you get good at knitting. And they're just gorgeous, you know. Let me see. I'm going to click myself here. Okay. And there's Jane. Hey. So anyway, those are great. But that's why I wanted to learn how to knit. Oh, Crochet Bible. Oh, that's a good one, too. That's a very good book. Yeah. Yep, Crochet Bible's one of the better ones, I think. I think Jane had that one, I believe. Or she's used it before. But yeah, isn't that amazing? And so anyway, I got to finish off one little section of it. But I just had to wash it because it was so, like, you know, I don't know if she didn't use mothballs, but it was kind of stored in some kind of thing. So, and it smells a lot better, yeah, but I had to wash it. It was crazy. But that's what you do, you know. So sometimes I'll buy, like, if people have finished stuff, if it's close to my size, I'll buy it, you know, and that's what I do. Yeah. So I just bought her stash just to get that sweater. That's why I bought it. Yep. So I want to make one. But, you know, it's time consuming. And I made one before, but once you make one, you're kind of like, ooh, that was a lot, you know? It took me about 3 or 4 months to make it. Crazy. And so so now I'm eating. Yeah. Eating. The Crochet Bible's good too. It gives you a lot of stitch patterns. I think that's the good. There are a couple that have stitches. Pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm in the shot. Always gotta check. So you're on Mountaintop. Still kind of early there. Not early.
Candy, can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you. Yes.
I had to put it on the
Charger. Yeah.
speakerphone.
Oh, the speaker. Yeah. Because now you sound clear as a bell. Yep.
It's just not. It's not cooperating.
Yeah. Like I used to work with this lady, and she wore Bluetooth, and this was early days of Bluetooth, and she was always, you know, and it would run out of power, like it never held power, and then whenever it would go into the speaker of the car, it was always a little bit, you know, confused. You know what I mean? Yeah. So she like now I don't even talk to her anymore. We used to talk like all the day, every day, most of the day. Uh, just think that. She was an early adopter of Bluetooth.
I'm not sure why my phone gives me so much trouble with the live stream.
Yeah. But see now, with the like I said in the wild, I call it the wild west days of streaming. You used to be able to just pop in, pop out, like you didn't have to register. But like now, they're really
Yeah.
there's so many extra steps. But I guess it's good. Then you don't get as many weirdos. We get weirdos all the time, causing trouble in life. And now that we keep it real closed, I don't have as much problem. Yeah. Crazy.
I do not know about this combination here.
Oh, let me see.
This is pink salmon, but I'm not sure why it's not registering. Let me see if I turn off the lights. This one. Oh yeah, now you can see.
That's cool though. Let me make you big. Hold on. Maximize. Yeah. Okay. That's
so
nice.
This is the original.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep doing a throwback here and there.
Yep.
This one has no pink whatsoever.
Oh, okay.
Majority of them are gonna be like this one.
Yeah. That's cool.
This one looks. I put the pink on the edge here.
Mm-hmm.
But all the border gonna be in this. I was able to find on. I found a jumbo.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a big one.
What is it called?
Bright yellow.
Put the plastic away, even though it's ASMR. So here it is for the people that likes. What is it called? Amarillo. Bright yellow.
Bright yellow. Why do I know that color so well?
I can't believe the bright yellow is exactly the same color. I gotta tell you, I don't like red heart that much, except to make blankets.
Yeah.
But I like the consistency of the color. It doesn't change the hue.
No, that color. Do you know how much of that? I call it the Pittsburgh Steeler yellow. Oh my gosh.
Let me see if it should be. We should see. Sometimes they have the year that is made, right?
Yeah, I think it's in there somehow.
This one is old.
I forget the order, but it'll say like 97 or something, and then it'll go whatever where the lot number is.
So maybe 2014?
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, because the package is different.
Wow.
Yeah, this is 326. So this was December 2014. So, but it's exactly the same color. I'm liking this.
Yeah.
You can always, as much as I don't like to use red heart, it's good. This one was made in China, I think.
Yeah.
No, this one is from Mexico.
Mexico.
See where this is made. The only bad thing is this one is from Turkey. This one's gonna be softer.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
That's the thing you have to look. The color will be the same, but how hard or how malleable when it's made in Turkey, it's made in Mexico and China is hard. If you
Yeah.
made it, if it is made in Turkey, it's soft.
Mm. Yeah, it's beautiful. I love. Like I said, I've used so much of that color. I can't even tell you. Yeah. In fact, I think I have one in my little yarn shelf here. Looking at it. I'm gonna have to. Mm-hmm. And when I think I want to do is I'm gonna finish this row and then I have to roll this into a ball because it's
I
getting
like
stuck.
that blue.
Yeah, it's blue
It's,
and purple. Blue and
it's
purple.
very nice of you to make this show for me, you know.
Sure. We'll see how it looks here, but I have made a. I just can't believe how.
Have you ever
Mm,
start making something for somebody and you like so much that you keep it
yeah,
for yourself?
absolutely. Only a couple times. It's mine. You know, you go, it's mine. Like a little kid.
I hate when that happens. I buy everything to make something for a person, and
Right.
when the project is complete, I just go and keep it for myself.
That is
That's
funny.
selfish.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like it's weird, and then sometimes I'll make it again. Like I'll make it twice, which I think is pretty funny. Uh-oh.
You know, if you can find more of the yarn or something, you can
Right.
always start over
That's
and make
correct.
it for that person. But the bad thing is when you just have that yarn, it's discontinue
Yep.
or it's out of your budget or whatever,
Yes.
then you have to keep it for yourself because if you like that much, you're not
Yeah.
gonna do it again.
No, it's true. Yeah, that is true. I
Be
found that.
selfish.
Well, I know, but I found it like you're not going to do it again because you already know. Like once you start making it, if it's not bringing you joy or whatever, you're going to say, "Oh, I'm not going to do this again." Like you already know.
Yeah.
You know. Uh, yes. Yeah, this twisting on itself. The only thing about this yarn, so I'm gonna have to move if I
So
don't.
do you see how this is stretched? So it
Mm-hmm.
was just about 2 to 3 millimeters bigger than the previous
Okay.
from the original that I started in 2009.
Mm.
So
Oh,
I was about to give up and do something else, make a pillow with this and try to make other ones. And I said, let me make a complete one and see how much bigger would it be. Two, 3 millimeters. It doesn't even make. Was what? Was about
mm.
the width of this rod.
Yeah,
It
very
didn't make that much difference. I said, I just
true.
mix and match the smaller with the larger.
Yep.
What is it that they're gonna know? How would they know?
How would they know? Nobody knows. That's what I'm saying. It's just like I said, the lady that it's in my group, she is a perfectionist, and she really scares me because she's she's like, "Oh my gosh, that stitch is out of place," and I'm like, "Girl, it's it's not that important." I mean, as long as it doesn't look like you slopped it together, it really,
Yeah, there are stitches, and sometimes I think that imperfection that make the
Mhm.
handmade product pop out.
Right,
Because if you want perfection, you would use a machine.
exactly. Yep. Yeah, it's crazy. And I said to her, I was like, "It's really not that important." And she goes, "What?" And I always go, "It's okay, like, it's fine." You know, only you know if there's a mistake, right? I'm afraid to see if there's in here. Not my ball
Like I do it.
here. I cannot fit this on the table. It's hard. Here we go. See if I can do this.
See, the other night, as I was finishing, I was already weaving everything. I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember my first and only temperature blanket. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Because I made the high and the low, every day.
Yes.
And I have and I, like a idiot, I just was making it. It's a fresh blanket I made.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you, when my dog passed away, my other service dog passed away, my emotional support cat passed away.
Oh, wow.
All in that, and there was a point that there was a lot of tears, and I lost I didn't want to make it anymore. I was towards the end of the year, and I put everything in a bag and put it by the trash on the curb. My husband come home, and you know me, I never take the trash out, and that was in the trash. He just brought it back and said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding."
Yeah, no, I never done that. Yeah.
So he brought it back. So the only reason that I should have it and finish is because he brought it back. But the funny thing is that I went 5 months without touching. Then I finished the month of November and December. And when I looked the other side, it was like awful. So it took me 2 months to weave all the ends.
Oh, I believe it.
That. I was awful. So as much as I like the hexagon, that's something that I'm not enjoying, the weaving.
Right, right.
And even though I'm crocheting and already have, how you call, I'm already crocheting and tucking in and stuff. I still like to weave just to make it sure. There's nothing worse than you give the thing to somebody, or you sell, the person wash it and the thing falls apart.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, that's my fear.
Especially after making 300 hexagons.
That's crazy.
That is, like they say in Spanish, una lástima.
¿Qué lástima?
The same word is in Portuguese, lástima. We just don't use the emphasis lástima like they put it in Spanish, but usually we say, ay, que lástima. It's so rare for us to use that word.
Oh, okay.
Usually we say, que droga. That would be, what a drug. That's something bad, because it's bad. Drugs is bad. So, que droga.
Interesting.
But I'm shocked that Brazilians still put glue in their work. Right? I think it's like after all you do, instead of weave the ends, they glue the ends. Like,
and do they cut them at all, or are they just hanging
They
out?
cut.
I cut them. Okay.
They weave like they go through once or twice like that,
Yeah.
and that's it. Then they put that glue that can be washed. It doesn't look bad to me. It's just like a shortcut that appreciates your your work.
It's crappy. Yeah. That's why my friend is like that. She goes, "How do you weave your ends?" And I'm going, "Oh, I try to make a real long one, to really weave it in so it doesn't pop out." But
yeah, so like the center here, I crocheted these around. I got the yellow thread, crochet around, was tucked in, and now I'm weaving more. So there is a lot of reinforcement.
Yeah, that's good. Because that's my fear, is just to have,
That's not, like my fear is to give this to somebody and the person wash or whatever, and then end up the middle undone. What a nightmare.
That is a nightmare. Yeah, that's like my
If it happened during the day, it's a daymare.
Yeah, it's a daymare. But you're right. I mean, that's the worst thing. It for me doesn't work. And then you're like, things fell apart,
There you go, another one bite the dust.
Oh, this ball of yarn is driving me crazy. It's like spinning itself. It's weird. I'm just gonna roll it into. I'm trying to roll it into a ball, and we'll see what happens here. But this is real life situations here. Yeah, this is really something.
Now I'm gonna go to the weaving again.
Okay. Weaving.
I gotta tell you, weaving, if you're gonna weave a lot, those plastic things gets on your nerves. It's better to get the metal one.
Right.
It glides better.
Yeah. You're talking about the sewing needle, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I have that. Look, Jane. In fact, look at it. There it is. But then I have this one too. This massive. I don't know if you can see it.
The one I like, okay. We used to find the knit kits, but now you can find the Hobby Lobby. This that has this little thing.
Yeah.
But I don't. This is the large one, and I'm not sure where's the small. Now here's my Carmex. All right, now I'm prepared. I got this darn thing at Aldi. I really like it. Let's see if I can show you a little bit.
Gotcha.
And you carry everything you have, and it's good to go. I think Dollar Tree has a version of this for $6-7. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
But it's good if you have a lot of stuff.
Right.
What you usually do. So most of my crochet hooks are all together here now. And then I just feel like a crochet doctor.
Yep.
Walking around the house with this little suitcase.
Yep.
Whatever floats your boat, right?
No, it's good. Yeah, like I said, those, when they came out with those bags that everybody, was buying for a while, those were great for travel,
I do have those crochet bags that Ursula gave me. I have a set of my needles. In Portuguese, we call needles. We don't call hooks. So, sorry, it's nighttime. My mind go back to resetting manufacturing settings. Go back to Portuguese.
Right.
I say. So I have a set. There's a roll. I have a roll with all the sets and needles and stitch markers there.
Yep.
And I have my what is the word I'm trying to say? I have my project that is always in that bag, and it's all good to go. I recommend. It's really good.
Yeah.
Gotta get organized, leave already in the car, so when you're leaving, you don't need to say, you gotta get my crochet. No, the crochet is already set.
Yep, I love it.
You leave everything you need. That's what I like about crochet is the knitting. It's portable. It doesn't take. You don't need a table. You don't need anything. You just need your. Tell the truth, you don't even need that bag. Tell the truth, it's just.
Yeah. It's just nice to have, though.
I just do because I'm very forgetful.
Yeah.
I remember I used to carry my Chow Gu setting.
Oh
I
wow.
learned now not to carry my favorite setting on the go,
Mm-hmm.
just in case I forget. I would never have that Chow Gu setting again
Mm-hmm.
because I bought those hooks each for $1
Oh.
on a store that was closing,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
Chow Gu is expensive.
I was gonna say those are expensive.
I forgot in the movie theater.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, and you brought it to the movie?
Yeah,
Wow. I would
I
not do
was
that.
early. I
Yeah.
was
Oh, you
early.
were
I had
early.
time to do something.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. I'm never quite that early. I'm early, but not early.
Well, in Wyoming, I lived 65 miles from the
Oh,
Walmart,
okay.
and on the weekends,
Yeah.
we used to go to do everything we need to do in town.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
And because of my mobility, we needed to have breaks. And one of the breaks, I need to sit down for very long. So my husband said, "Let's go watch a movie."
Oh, okay.
And that's the sad thing.
Mm.
That's my sad story.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I called the movie theater and they said, "No, we didn't find."
Oh,
Of course, you wouldn't find.
yeah, because those are pricey. People who know. Yeah.
No, and it could be the young people that is cleaning. They just thought it was a bag of trash. You know how people leave the movie theater full of bags and stuff.
That's
I
true.
worked in a movie theater. I would, they use a backpack that is a blower, and they
Oh,
just blow. They don't know. It's not
oh,
hours that they sweep. Sometimes they
mm,
just blow everything, and could
mm,
be they were in a blowing mood and
yeah.
could pass as trash.
Mm. Interesting.
Not everybody pay attention.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, never really thought about it, but yeah, that's true.
And
Mm,
those kids are in a hurry because, like, when the movies end, look like everything end about pretty close, one
yeah.
back to back,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
they have to clean the auditorium to the next movie,
Right. Yep.
and then they roll their eye and go,
Yeah, there's so much junk, and people are so gross. Like in the movie theater, if you ever
"I
noticed,
know." I
like,
remember when I worked in a movie. One of the first jobs that I had in Colorado was
mm-hmm,
working in the movie theater.
mm-hmm,
I still didn't speak English, so they put me in concession, and I had to say, for 25 cents more or for a quarter more, right?
mm-hmm.
You can
Yep.
get large popcorn, large Coke with a free refills.
Right.
Was $4.25 for that two things.
That's not bad.
For $4.25, you might get by the Coke now.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even think. Yeah, I think Cokes probably cost more than that. Everything costs.
Why
Yeah,
is
the
it so
movie theater is
expensive in
pricey.
the movie theater?
Yeah, it's very pricey. But they're smart. They go for
That's
the.
how they make money. They don't make money with the movies.
No, they really don't.
But we used to have to pop popcorn as
Mm,
people were coming in to watch the movies. So,
well,
you know, the strategy is like they smell the popcorn and they couldn't
right.
resist, and it
Mm-hmm,
was all
mm.
it worked.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
And then I liked when people used to go, I want butter in the bottom in the middle, and lots of butter on the top. I want
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
I want a Mr. No, what is it? Goobers, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And this, and give me a Butterfinger and a
Ew,
thing of
gross. All that.
what is the name? Twizzlers
Yeah.
and a large
Mm.
Diet Coke. I
Oh
looked
wow.
at the person, and go, bro, why?
Yeah. Yeah. But it's not
What's
for
the?
the diet. I think people like Diet Coke. It's weird. Yeah.
I
You
think
know.
so.
Yeah, they really do. I don't, but like a lot of people.
I cannot drink diet.
No, it's bad.
I'm allergic to the aspartame. Put me in the
Mm,
hospital with a brutal migraine.
yeah, I believe it. Yeah, yeah, that was. There's a whole story if you're curious about food, about how they fast tracked that through the FDA. The
You
whole
know,
thing.
my husband's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
If my husband's sister, okay, this is my confusion. In Brazil, my husband's my husband's sister's husband
Oh
is
God.
considered for me concunhado, but in English doesn't have a name. What is he? A
Well,
brother-in-law as well?
I think it is. Wait, one more
So
time. Brothers?
he's my sister-in-law's husband.
Yeah, I don't know. See, I think at that point, it's
He's
not even.
nothing.
It's
He's
nothing,
just
right?
a known person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't think. Yeah, I don't
So
think there's a word for that.
a relative that was removed.
Well,
um,
remove generation.
but no, I'm just kidding because of the first
I
cousin,
don't know.
second cousin removed.
Yeah, I
I
don't
said,
know.
why in every single language you put a degree? Cousin, the first degree cousin, second degree cousin, and then here there's go first cousin removed for
Yeah,
a second degree cousin. But anywho,
yeah.
um, this 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 guy, this dude that is married to my sister-in-law,
Mm.
say like that.
Yeah.
He's a he's a research doctor now. And
Okay.
but when he was doing, I do not know, when you finish college and you have to do that period of time with under somebody
Residency,
else,
internship. Yeah,
residency,
internship. Yeah.
um, they were doing a study on sweeteners,
Yeah.
and he did that research that is linked with dementia.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Huh.
rats stayed thin because they didn't have sweet, but then they got demented. So there, either
Yeah.
you die of being fat, high
Mm,
cholesterol, da da da, or you
mm-hmm.
get demented and you forget what you did in your life.
I know that's really brutal. Yeah, I just like I said, there's a whole lot of scandal with that. You know, and if you're interested, there's a big story behind that. The way they threw that through the FDA. Yeah. So
It's interesting, and now
I'm,
they are
I'm just
creating food
yes.
that resists Ozempic. So even if you're in Ozempic, they
Yeah.
put was something on the food that it makes you
It doesn't work
uh,
anymore.
it doesn't work anymore. It's like, what?
Gee, this is anyway.
I was reading about what is it, the blocker called, the one that make you lose weight.
GLP-1 or something.
Yeah, and how it works is something that we already have,
Yeah. Yeah.
but that if you don't work out, and even if you work out, you lose a lot of muscle weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then the muscle fat, once you stop taking,
Right.
you gain about 60% back. I was like, what? For all that price?
Yeah, that's crazy. See, that's not worth it. Yeah.
I think towards the end, you have to literally working on like, I used to do Weight Watchers. I thought that was the most sensible program.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if it is anymore. Everything changed.
Mm-hmm.
Because it wasn't about what you eat, but how much of what you eat.
Right.
That's why you counted points.
Yeah, that does make sense. Although for me that's a nightmare. I wouldn't like it. But I get the idea of it. Yeah.
I liked in the beginning. But they changed the program so much that it got complicated. So sometimes, they get a point system in less than a year because you got to learn the system, the points.
Right. Yeah.
And then you memorize how many points is what. And then guess what? They changed the system again. And
Oh,
then that irritated me because there was a year that they changed the system 3 times. And I was like, dude.
yeah, that's a lot to remember. I mean, that's confusing, I guess.
And then they changed again when people start to help people that were taking medication to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
And then they changed again, and then they changed for veget. Then there was a point that they have 4 types of point that you have to choose if you're gonna do carnivore,
Yeah,
vegetarian, or this and that. But it's just
too much.
it got to a point that I got tired of it.
Yeah, no, I got you. No, that's too much, Jane. I'm telling you. Yeah. So let's see. So how's the dog doing? The dog sleeping?
Dog is gone. Dog's like here.
Oh, the dog left. Like that just moved
No,
on.
gone like sleeping. Gone
Oh,
sleeping.
oh, gone. Okay.
She but in the beginning she was like in the beginning of her sleeping she does a type of snoring. She does a
Mm-hmm.
type of stretch with
Yeah.
so it
Really.
sounds like I have a dragon here.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not, like I said, we can't hear that. That's good. You know what I mean? It's just, remember I told you it's just the kitchen stuff. That's brutal. But this thing it's like spinning itself. This is really bad. This chenille, it's very thin chenille. So this is trying to see if I can roll it just to get it so it doesn't spin too much. I'm telling you. But now it's starting to even spin on itself. You know, I'm like, oh Lord. I don't want to cut it, but I think I may have to. But anyway, I think I can knit a little bit more now. This is like real life. It's not. At least that's better. Now I don't have a whole mess here. But anyway, got a little ball in there. But yeah, see, it's really spinning on itself. Okay, let me take a sip. Mm-hmm.
I know for sure I'm gonna fall asleep dreaming about weaving.
Yes, you will. That's funny. I love it.
We need to come a little bit more frequent at nighttime so people, the nighttime people know that we're here to stay. Just kidding.
We're here. Take this away.
For the insomniacs.
Mm-hmm. Actually, the weirdest thing is I'm getting way more done tonight in forever. I can't believe it. Like I'm sitting here going, what the heck?
We should do the Thursday. Is today Thursday? What day is today? No, it's Wednesday.
Well, it's Thursday now. I guess it was Wednesday when we started, probably.
We just started 90 minutes ago, something like that. So we started on a Thursday.
Oh, it was late. Yeah, that's right. Because it took a minute to get that.
But we should make a Thursday thing or a Wednesday at midnight.
Yeah. Anyway, I had to fix that ball of yarn. That was. I don't know why it's spinning.
Another combination that I didn't like.
What's that?
I didn't like this combination either.
Yeah, it's like yellow, and yellow.
No, up close look nice, but my goal now is I think I'm gonna start making a nice bigger hexagon like this.
Mm-hmm.
See? And then later, also this big hexagon to another hexagon.
Okay.
You know? So it's a bigger block. Does it make any sense?
Mm-hmm.
So usually I want a more of this fit the main all around and put something in the middle that is absurd like that, like this one.
Yep.
So this way, go against the status quo.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We've been on 1.5 hours.
And
Yeah.
and plus, this
Yeah.
way, I don't have 400
Ugh.
um,
Yeah. I think that's insane.
to sew.
400. That's too much. Like, I mean, it's pretty, but like, whew.
Even though I think sewing it all together makes easier than
But does
sewing
it?
little by little too. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I've never made anything quite that big. You know what I'm saying?
I liked when I did the circle to square. I liked
Mm-hmm.
that I sewed all. It was a big. I started with not too big, but a
Yeah.
big amount of yarn, and I
Mm-hmm.
used to go all the way across. But those were squares.
Mm-hmm.
Hexagon is a different beast.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Yeah, like I said, I don't think I've really made more than one. You know what I'm saying? I never
Are you
sewed them.
gonna Are you gonna jump in this wagon and do the hexagon?
Now I'm scared.
You can make something smaller, like a pillow.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. 'Cause I think I'll drive myself crazy if I do that.
Or I want another instant gratification and I want to make a purse that has, I
Mm-hmm.
think, 4 hexagons
Right.
and a square.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think I've sent you that, but I wanted to find raffia.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, I don't even see Rappy. I guess I gotta order it online somewhere.
I
I don't.
think you had
I
to buy
never see.
online.
Yeah, I never see big amounts of it.
Did you find the raffia bag on Audi on your Audi? Mine is still
No,
have it.
I haven't been there. See, it's weird. Yeah, like my husband and I went there the other day, and of
You
course,
got
like
distracted with the 7-Up cake. That's what it was.
no, and then like I said, he was in a rush. So guess what? You don't get to look and see what's going on
Well,
the other.
it's possible that you don't have it. It's possible that it was something local, something that was in the warehouse as a leftover.
Well, you
Because all
never
these
know. Yeah,
people that do those videos with the Audi finds, they
yeah.
didn't show those bags at all.
Oh, okay. So maybe only certain places got it. Yeah, and that's possible. And see, that's the other thing, because that aisle. Well, this is the whole problem. Everybody where I live, they're stinking hoarders, and they buy everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they see one nice item, they'll buy them all, and I'm like, they never see half the stuff that they even get. You know. So there's that. Yeah, so I know what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? So if there's a good item, I'm never gonna do it unless I'm there the minute they put it down. I don't see sales anymore. I did that in another life, and I don't. I'm like, nope. That's too much going
I
on.
almost purchased, but I was like, do I need this bag? Will I
Well,
wear this bag? That's the
right.
problem.
Yeah.
Just to buy for kicks and giggles.
Right. Yeah. And that's tough.
The thing for me, I had too many purple squares. I don't like purple that much.
Oh,
I like
okay.
purple, but not for bag. Let's say like that.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Tell the
Weird.
truth, I like my bags in um more sober colors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If all the squares were black, would it be perfect?
Right.
Boring, but perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because then you can wear the purse with any color, right?
Yeah.
Any clothes, any color, anywhere. If your purse is colorful, then your clothes need to be more sober.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like I said, our little aisles, we don't get any of that good stuff. But even during the holidays, they always have the weird appliances, and they actually had a juicer. I remember they had a juicer in one of the Aldi's.
In my Audi's, that juicer is still there.
Yeah, and it's
It's-
funny. Like, yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, see that
I
they look.
almost purchased the juicer,
Yeah, I don't know if it's any good or not, but The juicers are,
That brand is good. It's not the best, but it's good for
mm,
the value.
yeah. Oh, okay. Price.
Like, it's not gonna be the best juicer you ever had, but for
Yeah.
30 something dollars, it's one of the best juices that you can find.
Right. Yeah.
Something that people do not talk about as much is the skin cream, like for your face or facial
Mm-hmm.
cream on
Mm-hmm.
Audi for $3.50. You
Yes.
get better quality than L'Oreal, Neutrogena, and it's one of the best creams in Europe. And over
Oh,
here, nobody talks about.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, see, like I said, I don't go in there enough to really know, and I guess that's my
Next
problem.
time you go over there, buy the day cream and the night cream. Use for a week,
Mm,
you're gonna go like, what?
yeah. Interesting. No, it's just interesting. Like I said, because I rarely get to that aisle. It's so strange. Yep. I'm
That's
usually.
a regular item. It's like
Oh, it is
by
regular. Oh,
the is a regular item. That's what I get shocked that people don't notice that. My
yeah. I did.
friend my
Mm,
friend asked me, why is your skin looking so good? And I said, I do not know. I buy this cheap Audi cream
yeah.
for 350. I
Mm-hmm.
use the blue one, blue hydrating during the day.
Yeah.
And then I use the day cream,
Wow.
and then I use the night cream, and that is it. I don't mingle a lot, And then I said once in a while, I do what they call slugging. And that is putting a lot of. Some people put Vaseline. I don't use Vaseline on my face.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm.
like to go to bed with the face pure, with a lot of grease.
Yeah, it's greasy.
You know, I
Mm-hmm.
use Egyptian magic. That's what it's called, the cream.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I am clueless because I don't use any of that.
Well, I think because of some
Yep.
treatment, my skin get very
Mm-hmm.
dry.
Yeah.
And for you to, actually, it's a Korean kind of a treatment
Mm-hmm.
to put a lot of replenish with vitamin E your face at night.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a pillowcase that you don't like it.
Yeah.
'Cause and preferable not to sleep with your cat because you're
Ugh,
not
fur.
gonna wake up with
Yeah, that's gross.
face furry. It happened.
Yeah.
I do not recommend if you sleep with your cat, but totally worth it. Um, and then in the morning you rinse your face, put
Mm-hmm.
your moisturizer, and
Yep.
that wonders to
Mm-hmm.
your face. Like if it's dry, if it
Mm-hmm.
rejuvenates
Okay. Well, that's cool.
and
Yeah.
doesn't cost a lot.
No, no, that's good. See, but like I said, that aisle is always empty. Like I never get to see any of that stuff. I mean,
Next
even
time you go to Audi, look at the go over there, the La Cura. I think that's
Mhm.
the name brand that
Oh yeah,
they look at that. They have a facial wash. I don't buy all that.
right.
Facial wash, and I just use the cream. The
Mm,
facial wash, I'm not sure if it's the best
yeah.
because I use one with made of what is it that the queen make? The honey, royal jelly.
Oh, royal
That's what
jelly.
I use.
Yeah.
And I use so little,
No, you don't.
So
No, you don't.
if
No, you don't need much of that. I
if I
heard.
buy a facial wash, I'm gonna
Oh.
have that for 3, 4 years because
Hmm.
I use like the size of a 6 millimeter pearl. Very
Right.
small. You don't need that much.
Hmm.
I think
That's
sometimes people in this country use too much product.
no, they do. That's how they get you. I
You
mean, you
just
really.
need a little bit of cream, a little bit of this, and they put
Yeah.
so much there.
Hmm. Slathering yourself. Yeah, you don't have to.
I'm not sure if it's for videos or what.
Hmm. I think I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a fan of all that stuff. I just gotta go. Okay.
Yeah,
But
but
while
when while you're young, it's still okay.
yeah,
But you get to a certain age, you gotta
yeah,
take care of your skin.
Right. Right.
You have to tell the truth. You should start before you leave.
Right. No,
But
that's
I
true.
think when you get to 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
even in from 40 to 60s, you got to take
Mm,
care of your skin, because when you
right.
get to the 70s, um,
Every.
a
Yeah.
lot
That's.
of you lost a lot of hormones, and
Yep.
your skin lose elasticity. But if you
Hmm.
took care, if you were kind to your skin,
Right.
um, then I don't know. You can do all that and wrinkle like a prune, but
I don't. Yeah.
it goes with generics too, right? In your genes, the way
Yeah.
people age. But if you
Hmm.
can be kind to yourself and take care of your skin, it's a good thing.
No, it's a good thing. I think the whole body, like the whole body, the whole thing. You got to take care of yourself. That's for sure. 'Cause that's
And you don't need to use you know, a lot of
hmm
expensive stuff.
right. Yep.
Just use the basic. You
Mm,
know, I use during the day in the summer. I buy a cream from Walmart. It's the Equate moisturizing cream with the sunscreen.
mm-hmm.
The thing was $4.
Is that good? I guess that's good, right?
It is good for bucks. Usually the same thing from L'Oreal is 20 something dollars.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Mm,
Sometimes we try to get name brand because of the commercial make it sound so good.
right.
And then you get a cheaper one that do the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think a lot of times, people they bootleg a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the big deal. I've noticed that. That's why like you can't get tied to brands half the time because
I
you know.
have been watching a dermatologist that go to Dollar Tree
Hmm.
and tell you what to use or not to use in Dollar Tree.
Oh, okay.
But actually now Dollar Tree has very good product
Yeah, they
for
do. Yeah,
skin.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've
Before,
seen
not
them.
so good. Like
Right.
about 4 or 5 years ago, their products for skin was pretty bad.
Hmm. And now
But
they're
now
great.
they start doing dupes.
Yep.
In
Yeah, they're great.
fact, Audi and Dollar Tree is in the middle of a lawsuit
Right.
for the Oreo,
Yeah.
for the Chips Ahoy,
Oh, for the cookies, huh? Oh,
for the cookies. There's some other dupes that they make that the name brand didn't like it because it's too close.
mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
You gotta
That's.
tell these people about the cake. There's 7
Oh.
Up cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So here's the long and short story. I'll give you the short story. So, back in the day, I don't know. There's a recipe, and it's in like Pinterest, like it's there. 7 Up, the drink, used to make a cake, and it was really good. And you could make it from scratch. But anyway, Aldi and Lidl, the other one, has a 7 Up cake that they make, and I don't know if it's the same bakery. I think it might be because they're both small. They're real small cakes. But anyway, my husband got real hooked on these cakes, and he almost ate. Like he basically eats the whole thing. Like I have one right now. I haven't touched it. He's been eating that, little by little. So the 7 Up, it's lemon lime cake, and I don't know. I don't think it would work with Sprite, but it was so good. And you actually put 7 Up in there. Um, so anyway, but like I said, I found it one day, like on Pinterest, and I had a flashback, and I went, "Oh my gosh, 7 Up cake!" But then we went into Aldi, or it was either Aldi or Lidl because we go to both, and they had it, and it was like $4 and some change. And it's a small little cake. So the thing that I like about it is it's small, so you really you're a piggy if you can eat the whole thing probably in one sitting, which is terrible, but because they're small. But for me, it's good because that's like a portion size
Can you
thing.
have the cake and eat it too?
Yes, that's what you can do. But anyway, but my husband like almost ate it. So the long story, and then after I bought one, I went into Aldi didn't have it. They were out of it, but they had the lemon. They have a lemon cake, just lemon. They call it lemon. Aldi had a lemon cake, and my husband was like, "Oh, it's not the 7-Up cake," and I said, but it's going to be close. And I bought it. It was good, and it was marked down because nobody's buying like any of the meat. No one's buying anything in Aldi or any of these stores. Like I noticed the meat and the like baked goods and stuff. No one's buying them, which I understand because no one can afford them.
I don't think people are buying anything anywhere.
That's what I think. Yeah, they're just totally not buying anything. So, but anyway, but the guy behind the counter when he was ringing us out, he saw the cake and he went, "Wait a minute, there's a lemon lime cake?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's close to the 7-Up, but not as good." And then the guy goes, "Oh yeah, I ate one of those all by myself." Like he works at Aldi, and he said, "I never saw this before." And then I bought it one day, and it was so good, I ate the whole thing. And I went, "Oh, he was he's pretty skinny, this guy."
Then a week later, I'll go to Aldi. I come home with the 7-Up cake, and my husband said, "So, did Kelly get to you?"
But did he like it? But he liked it, right?
He liked it. He liked lemon, though. I'm not a lemon person. I thought it was good. Not crazy about it because I'm not a citrus person, but it was good. It was well made. It was moist and it was a good cake.
Yeah.
I also like cake without frosting, and the only thing they ruined for me was the sugar glossy thing that they put on top.
Glaze, yes, they put sugar.
Glaze. It's a glaze. I thought it's a gloss. I didn't like that.
Yeah, glaze, so. Yeah, it was good.
I think it's unnecessary because the cake was delicious itself.
It really was good, yeah.
It didn't need all that sugar. It takes, I was telling Kelly, and she thought maybe it's a Latino thing because we like cake, but we don't like frosting.
Right. Yeah, my mother.
I think frosting takes the flavor of the cake away.
Yeah, she would take it off. Like if you,
I take it off. You give me a cake, I remove everything. My husband says, "What a waste! It's the best part of the cake." And I say, "No, the best part of the cake is the cake."
Cake, right? Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, but she did the same thing. But then who knew? Like she ended up being type 2. Not laughing
really?
at it. Yes. I think that's probably it. Your body was probably going, "Girl, this isn't bringing you joy." You know what I mean? I think sometimes your body talks to you. Yeah, she ended up being type 2 too. Yeah. Okay.
I do not know how we end up with diabetes type 2.
Well, she did. I'm telling you.
And some people end up like that and they don't eat as much sweet. For instance, I don't eat as much sweet. And I was in this infusion and it messed me up so bad that I became pre-diabetic. And I was so upset because once you get into the thing of a pre-diabetic, they automatically put you as diabetic. And even though my sugar level went down, I always had very low sugar, even though I drink Coke galore.
Well,
and it depends. There's so many factors. It's just like the medicine made me very insulin resistant, and
right.
It's kind of funny talking about that. Like that lady that used to sing "It's All About the Bass."
Yes.
She's super thin now, and the people are hating her.
Yeah.
Because she was the person that was body positivity, accept you as you are. But I was watching her interview. She got pregnant and she got it's called the pregnancy diabetes.
Yeah. Yep.
And she had to take care of it.
Yeah. But
and then things happen to people.
Yeah,
and she had to work out, and she took the medicine, the shots, because she already had, People forget. People change.
Yeah.
When she started singing, and she was never fat to start with.
Oh, I think she was kind of heavy. I thought she was not
She was
heavy.
she was
Well,
chubby. She was normal. She was not like
yeah.
celebrity thin. That's what it
No, no.
was.
Yeah.
She wasn't fat,
Right.
but um, she had her kids. She
And that was,
loved her family,
yep,
and she
that'll
want
do.
to be here to raise those kids. That's important to her. So she had
Yeah.
to do something about the diabetes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, people didn't like that she lost the weight. It's kind of weird. You think people would be happy, but
Well,
she did the video showing
yeah.
her working out
Yeah.
like
Right.
crazy, eating
Right.
right, doing
Yeah.
therapy, going to doctors to beat up. I do not know how just gestational diabetes, if after you have the baby you still have diabetes, but if you do, you gotta do something. If it's like
Yeah.
diabetes type 2, you can't reverse that thing. You don't need to stay with diabetes. If it's type 2, you can quit the darn thing. It's hard as heck, but
But yeah, it's hard. Yeah.
I
But I don't know.
recommend, though, if you have a problem and you can resolve.
Yeah.
But it was kind of sad that people didn't understand that this happened to her. And
No,
I
you know what
think
it is,
also,
Jane? Jane, it's it's that old adage. You keep it to
yeah, but
yourself.
like, it's
But you know
because
what
of
I
her
mean?
video, her new music
Right.
video.
Right.
She dressed up as a Barbie doll, basically. And it was
Yeah.
everything that she sinned
You
against.
didn't want to be. Right.
So
See,
it's just like, oh,
I
now
feel
that you're thin, it's okay to dress up like that. So
I mean, so I don't know. Like I don't know. I feel different about that. I
I
mean,
don't
listen,
know. I was
I'm
always
not.
thin. My whole life, I was super thin.
Yeah.
Um, I could eat whatever. And
Yeah.
then I lost mobility. I gained weight. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
weird.
Mm-hmm.
But
No, it's normal. That makes sense actually.
but
Yeah.
I think like I don't need to dress up as Barbie or anything. I always wore loose clothes, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Um, I do not know. So I didn't change my style of. The only thing I changed is because I like to dress when I dressed
Yeah.
to go out. I used to dress like 1950s, and now I cannot do anymore because
Yeah.
round people don't look good on those tight suits.
No. 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 It is tough. Yeah. It's. I don't know. Like I said, I think this whole weight thing
Plus,
is
you
really.
cannot find antique on size 18,
No. No. No.
20.
Can I tell you? I'll tell you a funny antique story. So when I was doing the flea market, this lady next to me had vintage clothing, and it's now the irony of it was these girls were they were from another country, and some of these women from this other country tend to be really short, like they're short and skinny at the same time, and they were trying on the anyway. So you know how like when you're at the flea market or any store, you know, it's it's kind of hard because you don't want to. If something's vintage, you can't get another one. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause usually it's
Hmm.
one kind of thing. So it's really tricky because they would always like touch and put stuff, try to put clothes on and stuff. And I remember this girl. She probably weighed 85 pounds, and she tried to put on this shirt from like the 50s or 60s, and I could hear the seams ripping when she put it on the back. It was like, and the woman said, "Please don't put that on." Like either just buy it or don't buy it, but please don't like stretch it out or whatever. It was ripping the seams, and and she was not a heavy girl. And I said, "Oh my god, I can't believe."
I think like being diabetic must be the worst thing in the world
Well,
because
yeah, yeah,
I say if you smoke, you don't need cigarettes, so you can quit smoke. But you
maybe
need the food, but you
you
cannot
do,
eat everything that you
right?
want. It's like losing weight.
Yeah,
You gotta quit the fat, but you can't quit the food. It's the worst thing.
yeah, it's true. But I don't know. But like I said, what I think is tough for these people is that, like, I'll just give you an example. Now, this is not the same person, but I remember there was a famous star who said, how do I put this? I'm gonna wait till I marry before I'm, have a intimate relationship with somebody, right? And I thought that was right. And then, well, guess what? Behind the scenes happened. That tune changed. But when you tell everybody your personal business, that's what I think. I think that's why I brought.
Yeah. It's like the thing I say. I see people going on social media saying all
like
kind of things. Gosh, I say some things are sacred. Nobody needs to see
nobody,
your whole house. You're
right,
not there. You don't have that kind of a great of a house to show everybody. You don't need
right,
to tell everything,
everything, right. Yes. And I just remember kind of laughing because this person came on TV and recently, and they said, "Oh yeah, I was, I had a relationship at this point with this guy, and I went, wow." And she, you know what I mean? And I said, "That's the tragic thing, like you just have to, like some things you just got to keep it to yourself, like
It's-
everything actually."
Nobody need. I say nobody wanted to know. Nobody needs to know.
Right. But I just thought it was hilarious. And she goes, "Yeah, and I
I
was in
say I don't even want to know. Who knows?
right." And it was just funny because she's like, "Oh yeah, we had a great relationship," as she was saying, she enjoyed it. I went, oh
Oh
my God,
Lord.
the one that was supposed to be, anyway, very interesting.
If my kids say that nowadays, they would just say, "What is wrong with you?"
Right.
What was
Yeah.
so normal in my generation, especially in Brazil.
Yeah. I just, like I said, some things you just gotta be keep it to.
Yeah,
Well,
just, it's just between you and that person. The
yeah.
world doesn't need to know. The
No.
world don't want to know.
But the thing that was interesting was she stopped talking about that platform, right? So I should have.
Lord have mercy.
So I should have known that that's why. Yeah.
Should I make it? Should I put these outside for the birds?
Ooh, did they eat that? Ew. Acrylic.
I'm on my last hexagon for the night.
Cause yeah, I'm gonna finish this row. I'm gonna have to do something with
Gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna
pass
go. I'm not sleepy,
out.
but I
Gotta
need to force myself to sleep. If not, I can end up with a brutal headache in the morning. It's kind of weird. If I sleep too little, I get a headache. If I
Right.
sleep too much, guess what I get? Headache.
Yeah.
It's just like if I take a nap during the day, I wake up like in another universe,
Right.
like dehydrated, confused. It's talking to another girl in the group of migrainers, and then she
Yeah.
put it like I take a 15-minute nap, and then she put an alien all dehydrated. Like, who am I? Where am I? Why am I?
Yeah. I mean, it is kind of weird. I'll
So
probably
I
pay
cannot take naps. I cannot take naps.
Mm-hmm.
Naps and Jane is doesn't go together. So when I sleep, I need to sleep 4 or 5 hours minimum.
Right. Me too. But I feel good. Like I took a nice little nap. That's why I'm doing okay. But yeah, this stuff, I'll tell you, I got a serious knot in here. You see that? And I'm so close to the end. I only have this little bit left here. So I'm just like, but I started to ball this, but I didn't. But anyway, well, thank you. I'm going to say thank you to everybody for coming. Hopefully we didn't freak you out about it. I'm going to try to watch the medical talk train, though. Because, you know what I mean? We'll get all weird.
Well, it's good for us to try different times of the day, find new people, like see what the people like just
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
sometimes sometimes they are there laying down, cannot sleep, and give some visual. I like the jazz or whatever it is.
Yeah.
R&B? No, it's not R&B. I do
It's
not
called,
know genre very well.
it's called lo-fi, which is a new term for me, and
It's
it means
not quite elevator music, but it's
not
very
quite elevated.
relaxing.
It's not right. You got it. You got it.
I'm not sure why, but recently every time I take an elevator, there is Go of Ipanema. I was like, oh, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, I know. That used to be the jam. Like, people play that song so much. Like, I don't even
She's in her 70s now,
Oh,
70
she is.
something.
Yeah, I saw her. I was like,
She's a real girl. Her daughter was the girl of Ipanema. It's kind of funny because there is the girl of a Copacabana, the girl of every,
Oh,
but I'm not sure. It was just a coincidence that the composer, the Vinicius de Moraes, was there, and he saw her and wrote that song that got very popular.
yeah. Yeah, oh, I know. It's been covered so much. I'm like, yes.
But it's kind of like Miss Rio, Miss America, Miss something. Girl of Ipanema is the girl that is by the ocean. She is the
Yeah.
pretty girl. So it's a subcategory, basically, of those
Oh, gotcha.
pageant, but without being I think the girl of Ipanema, Leblon, Copacabana, they are pageant that they have to look, they look good and they don't need to put makeup or anything on. Because it's impossible at 40 Celsius for you to wear makeup.
That's true. Yeah. It's pretty hot. Yeah,
If you do get a view waterproof, but back in the days didn't exist, right? In the 60s and 70s.
No, I don't think so. Well, I remember seeing people with their eye mascara running. I remember that vaguely. I mean,
Look at me. I'm on the top of the world. What is it that he used to sing? On the top of the world.
What song is that? Sorry.
I do not know if it's Tony Bennett or Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
What is it? Is it saying, I'm on top of the world? Something. What a day, what a life. I'm in love.
Oh, that's one I don't know. Oh my gosh. Usually I can find it.
Yeah, I like Tony Bennett for some. I used to. I think he passed away, right?
I think he did. Yeah. I think he's from Pennsylvania too. I think he is.
He was before he passed away.
Yeah.
When he was losing his mind, let's say, because of Alzheimer's.
Or Alzheimer's.
And he got all his friends and sang with, right? What is the name? Josh Groban and Lady Gaga. And Lady Gaga said she got there. He looked at her, didn't have any idea. But the minute that she started singing, the memory started working again.
Yeah, that's
and great. It was very interesting to her. In the show, she rehearsed, and she wasn't sure that if in the show he would know what to do. But as the curtains opened, the music started, and when he saw her, he said, "Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Lady Gaga," and she almost lost it, because she was so in shock that the music made his memory kick in,
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if somebody. There was a thing on Facebook. Name one thing that you could live without. And for me, one thing I cannot live without is music. I can't. The world would be so boring without music.
That's true. That's true.
Look, let's see how many I made. 2, 4, 6,
Okay.
8, 10,
Hmm.
12, 14. So I started with 8 to weave. So I weaved 8 and made 7. No, that's not 14. I made 6 and weaved 8.
Okay.
Good number though. My
That's
box is getting pretty full.
That's good. Yeah,
And
you have.
that's why I'm gonna make a hexagon, make a big hexagon, sewing them together.
Yeah.
So this way the box doesn't explode.
Right. That's good. Yeah, there's a serious knot here. I don't want to cut it, but I may have to. I'm so close too. This is only about probably 8 yards, 7 yards. It's so annoying.
Ta-da! I'm so happy. Look at how cute it looks.
Oh, that does look good. Yeah, see, and that's good. You know, I like the blocking board. I think that's good. You know.
You know, it doesn't. It looks like it would, but it doesn't fit 2 hexagons.
Oh, it does not. Wow.
I almost have to alternate this point here in between, and I was like,
if you can squeeze 2 on there. Yeah.
And then you have about 2 inches here passing at this stage. It's kind of like a tilting. It doesn't stretch as much. So I learned to stop right here and leave it overnight.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Well, thanks for coming, Jane. Thanks to everybody for watching. I'm going to do the YouTube. Please like and share. Please like. Please put a like in the anybody who's left. And let's see.
Come back next Thursday night or Wednesday night.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh,
We're gonna try. Let's try late night once a week.
Yeah, we'll try it. There's Cicely. Hello, Cicely.
I'm calmer during the night, believe it or not.
Oh, this is good.
Kelly might start inviting me more at night where I'm calmer.
Yeah, you gotta be calm. It's really good though. Let's see. Okay. Yep, we did it.
Yeah, during the day it's kind of chaotic because I'm not sure.
I just think there's a lot. Well, you're trying to get a lot done. Actually, I think for you,
it's also medication. I have to caffeinate myself. The caffeine mixed with the medication, and I get extra hyper. I'm not sure. Could it be just my morning self?
Yeah. So you just have to give yourself a little grace. And like I said, I'm always like, have fun creating, enjoy the process, take your time. Okay, and whatever you get done, you get done. It's amazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Gosh, I really like this blue yarn. It's very pretty.
It's kind of interesting, But this is a chenille, which I thought was pretty cool.
It doesn't look like chenille.
Yeah, it's so thin. So let me see if I can show you. It's very, very thin. Yeah. And that's probably what 2 millimeters, 1.5 millimeters thick.
And I like it that it goes from like with specks of different hues.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And this, I'll tell you what it is. I forgot to tell you. This is Lion brand. It's called Sensations. It's an oldie. I don't know what year.
They just continue, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Everything that is good, that is good, people just continue.
Yeah. So, but the thing with Lion brand is, if anybody's familiar with them, they innovate. So they just keep going. They keep introducing new ones, introducing, then taking some away. But that's what they do. And what is this? Wait, I'll tell you this real quick. So they say it's worsted, but it does look thin. You only get 87 yards here. And I don't know what year this came out, but
I wonder if I used that one. My first, I remember I made a scarf with, it was like doilies.
Yes.
With a lace. And
Yeah,
I
yours.
used to make several of them and make into a scarf. And I made it, gave it to my friend, but it was a suede kind of a blush or something
Yeah.
like that. It looked
Okay.
out very pretty. My friend has up to today, but I never tried again. I wonder if it's the same thing.
But this is kind of a, I won't say suede, but it's like a, it's definitely a chenille. So like that blanket yarn that you see, there's chenilles around. It's sort of
I
like
like
that.
it. It's
So
pretty.
Pretty cool. And I still got to work out this knot. See, as soon as I started to knit it, it just went what? So I tried to do as much as I could, but I still got. This is probably 3 or 4 yards here, so I got to fix that. But well, anyway, I started balling it up, so we're doing great. But anyway, well, thank you so much, you guys. I guess we'll see you soon, and come back to the channel and check out Jane whenever she decides to do more. But it's good. I'm looking at the chat here. Okay. Yep. And see if there's any last things. But thank you so much. Peace and love. And we'll see you very, very soon. Make something pretty. Enjoy the knitting and crocheting. And like I said, I'm always trying out different yarns. It's always fun. Yeah. All right. So we'll see you soon. Peace and love. All right.
Amen.
Let me find the okay, there's the button. Okay. Peace and love.
Hey, bye everybody.
Bye.